So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Today we are back on MLB The Show 18. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play.
Swinging a ground ball to third. There's one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Freddie Arias will come on in relief now. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The San Diego Padres took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Joe Musgrove earns the win. Well, the clear skies typically mean Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got
that
every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
That new bat and that +10 power, that diamond bat came in handy.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Ready to take his hacks again. Rich Primetime, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Francisco Lindor, solo home run in first.
Riding in once again, Francisco Lindor, the recipient of the National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year.
We gave up 3 runs just like how they gave up 3 runs. And it's only the third, bottom of the third, with 2 outs.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Softly hit out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the...
Playing back on that one.
Rich Primetime will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Matty, he checks every box.
And Lindor is tied for the same amount of home runs, 4 apiece.
With pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
0-2. Come on, Lindor, don't strike out.
Weak grounder back to the mound. The throw will go to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
That was cool.
Ready for another shot now. Jake Lamb. Last time through was a base hit.
The third, so he threw it to third and went back to second. And Lindor was safe.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Ready once again, Manuel Mejia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Andres Torres. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
2 on, 2 outs, and 1 counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, a shot down the first baseline. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends.
Come on, with no outs.
Digging in and looking for more. Rich prime time. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Round it. Find the ball. Find the ball.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Yeah, that ball's
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
The other one was a fielder's choice. He would have been out at first if I didn't try to get the third.
And the offering lifted the other way down the left field line. Phelps makes the catch, and now
wrong way, stupid.
Double him off at first. Is dropped at first. On to first, the double play. Digging in to try it again. Manuel Margot trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base.
1-1-1.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
What the hell was that? Thought he was running to the bag, and then he just stopped.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this. One of the game's elite closers.
Come on,
hard hit ball to second. The short hit is there, and that's the first out.
Right next to him, where he could feel that.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eric Hosmer. There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1 seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Why is it difficult about stepping on the friggin' bag? Primetime got played in the
lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor.
1 bagger, 1
he's
home
the
run,
top
2 RBIs.
player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest
Primetime
one of
didn't
them
sweat
all.
until he went to Arizona, boy. It's really hot in
Outstanding
Arizona.
showing with the bat.
Need to turn the AC on.
A 1-run game, 6-5, the final today. Arizona posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Freddie Arias claims the win out of the pen, his first. Afternoon baseball at Chase Field. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready on 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw.
So he gets being greedy.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Rich Primetime hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the San Diego Padres.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Luis Torrens, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll step on first. Ready for another chance. Clay Phelps. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Excuse me, by the time he turned around and threw that ball,
he flew out in his last at-bat.
There's no way he was going to make it to first with it.
He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it.
Damn, that one's still not deep enough. Wow, I thought
for the second out of the inning. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
They're making a big deal out of that. Ain't like the guy advanced.
Leading off the inning, Alan Cordoba, and they'll need him to get something going here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. To first. Primetime takes it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Norman.
This is on the ground over to first. Primetime comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich. Primetime. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Was a straight ahead.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. This is popped up, and Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Rich. Primetime. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. A bouncer up the middle. Cordoba fields it cleanly to second for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. So that one wasn't. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Margot facing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
He still ain't got enough. Wow.
Only 1 in the inning for Arizona.
I thought that was another home run the way it came off of that bat.
Matt Davidson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances. On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Arizona took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Alfredo Hernandez wins his 3rd of the season. Dinelson Lamet was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line.
It's almost a 90. Yeah. Plus the glove 95. Training facility. Practice field. Filling on accuracy. Base running aggressiveness is at a 30. It's atrocious. Yes, if you're a good hitter, your speed sucks. But if you have good speed, then your hitting sucks.
From the city of brotherly love. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way.
Make the turn, find the ball.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Zimmer's in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned.
Up next will be Nick Williams. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Miller sets. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Primetime over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Guillermo Mendoza. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Up high, 2-1 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready with another 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
That was a laser.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manuel Mejia. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Steal. The chances of that happening. The guy's so slow. No stealing is up a little bit.
Pitch of the at-bat. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Ready with the 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Chop weakly to the left. Sano over to his left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
No.
Pereira. Stepping in, Rich Primetime, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Williams is under it. And that retires the side.
Not solid contact. If we had solid contact on that one, probably.
Now batting, Rich Primetime.
Philly took the lead.
Here's the first pitch to him. Little dribbler up the third baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready for another chance? Alberto Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
It's crazy how we took the lead and then we just gave it away to Philly.
The Philadelphia Phillies used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Anthony Banda wins his 3rd of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. Live from Philadelphia, Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit to short. Right to him. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. So no. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Rich Primetime.
Rich Primetime.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line.
That corner shot didn't work that time.
Williams is there, makes the catch, and the side is striding in once again. Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is under it. And he makes the catch.
Hit it right
for the second out.
Him again. This time he didn't even have to move.
Up next for Arizona, Rich Primetime. And Dan, this could be a
chance
real
of
make-or-break
catching up to
situation at
Philly
this
now.
point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
Wow.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Philadelphia led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Vince Velasquez notches his daytime
wasn't out.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Rich Primetime, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Dan D-Road, these Phillies as they begin play here today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Road, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman. Got digging in for his second at-bat. Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Manuel Mejia. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Oh, Manuel, get another home run. They're going to walk him.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in to try it again.
Guillermo Heredia,
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Manuela.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Left center, base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
I could have made it to third.
Mistake. Caught too much of the
that
plate
ball
right
was
there.
way
With
off
2 strikes
line.
on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
Coming to the plate now,
Philly
Alberto Garcia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here it comes on 0-2.
One game out of the friggin' series.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 strikes for. Digging in and looking for more, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low.
That was a close one.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Crawford gloves it.
Seems like he threw his bat at that fucking ball. He
With
didn't
a
even
ground
swing
out,
at it.
one away.
It was supposed to be a friggin' power corner. He's gonna miss that one.
Digging in once again, Rich Primetime. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Jammed me.
Garcia shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Rich Primetime. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field.
Oh, wow. Hit it right to the center field.
Brings it in, and the Phillies have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final.
Swept this. Even though Arizona made me a starter, I don't know how long I'm going to stay there because they seem to be up and down. Washington. Robbie Ray, 1-1. ERA over 5. Ugh. Give as much walks as hits. 18 hits, 18 walks.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome in. Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Mike Clevenger, big, tall, skinny guy, 6'4", about 215 pounds, 3-pitch mix, not overpowering, good slider that's anywhere from 86 to 88 miles an hour. His fastball in the low to mid-90s, needs the changeup. Not a strikeout type pitcher. If Clevenger is on, you'll see a lot of ground balls early on.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. Been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. A pause and the 0-2. Popped up. Amarista is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, in talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. He's not producing at the plate like people expect him to. I don't know if it's the pressure or if it's just baseball. Sometimes you go through struggles. Maybe today is the day he breaks out of it.
Hit sharply on the ground. And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
The 1-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here.
All right, he's up. You're up.
Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. Only one in the inning for Arizona.
2 fucking outs. Who does that? Why is that shit
Coming
in this
to the
game?
plate now, John Ryan Murphy.
Why did they put that in the game for a guy to bunt with 2 fucking outs?
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Into the box now, Rich. Prime time. He reached on a single in his first try. Popped him up. Reed in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
That power swing didn't go as it was supposed to work.
Ready once again, Rich. Prime time. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. 0-0 change up to a great hitter. It opens
good
up so
swing.
many more places you
good
can go.
Swing timing, but I still missed the fucking ball.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
The 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Oh, pop this shit up. Wow, I swear to God, man.
And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one.
It never fails that when the base is loaded, you never do good.
And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. To his right, prime time. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Rained down.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the 2-1. Runners off. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In now, Rich. Prime time. From the stretch. And that misses inside 1-0. Bregman aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Bregman rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with
Walk
nobody out.
Walk Lindor.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Let's go.
Lifted into the air to shallow center.
Get off, see if it falls.
Turner backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And there's out number 2. Digging in, Ketel Marte. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Really? They're going to give him the intentional walk? Like, what the fuck are they thinking? I don't know. Their management is on
And it
track.
appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Oh,
Well,
that's a walk that
reason.
could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
2-2 count. Bases loaded. Which way is he gonna go?
2-2. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this?
Guess he didn't
He
go
is.
anywhere.
They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Bases is loaded.
Barely hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Gonna be a tough play, and he's safe. So definite
What
problem.
the hell? He didn't get out
And
at
now
second?
for Washington, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-2. This one skied out toward right. Marte is there for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. Stepping up to the plate, Rich. Prime time. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
It was weird. How the hell did not get out at second?
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Takes this the other way to right. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Hero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Now a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Amarista. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A run on a...
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Arizona came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Giovanni Herrera gets the win in relief, his second of the year. It's time for baseball on Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
That was a nice pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Change up on me.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Right side. Reed picks it up. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. With that, the batting order
for the hell of it.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Standing in, Rich.
I know at that time they wouldn't let me freaking look at the ball. Look at the play.
Strasburg comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Puig, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Puig.
Digging in to try it again. Rich, prime time. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ waits on it, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Brad Miller, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is pulled into right.
Oh, I hate. This dickhead missed the ball.
1 run is scored. 2 runs are in. Now a third runner heading for the plate. He comes across to score.
All because he decided to dive and miss the fucking ball.
He was flirting with disaster all inning long.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Rich, prime time.
Cause they ain't got to worry about it.
With the first pitch, here it comes.
Arizona done put up a whole bunch of runs themselves.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. It's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Miller's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ready once again.
Damn,
Rich, prime time. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Nice slider.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Splitter. Early swing.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center.
Hit it right to the center fielder. He doesn't even have. Oh, he did move a little bit. He took 2 steps. The fuck.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Arizona
like my bat done lost all his
victory in this one. Alfredo Hernandez with his 4th win this season. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasker. And as we jump into action here, we've currently got a runner at first with 2 down in the inning.
Oh, I hate pinch hitting.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Rich, prime time. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Reed over to his right, and that's the 3rd out.
Your attention, please.
Washington take that game.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
4-2, the final score.
Legends Lease. Current cap.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Oh, excuse me. .41 at bats, 1 run, 11 hits, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, 268.
Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona. Up next for Arizona, Rich Primetime. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Dodgers.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and there's a
home run,
deep
bitch.
left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This
I saw
is
that
way
curve
out of
coming
here.
in. I saw that curve,
shot here to
Kershaw.
left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Diamondbacks strike here to make it a 1-1 ball game.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Oh, come on, pitching. Don't go home
Here
today.
comes the 0-1. Runner breaks for line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Here's Starlin Castro. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Starlin Castro.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rich Primetime. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Piscotty is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready for another chance? Rich Primetime, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bouncer up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1.
Wow, he picked that shit up. He played that. Kershaw got the hell out of the way with the quickness, but
digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his
far
last
enough.
trip.
Kyle Schwarber.
Scorched to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Here's Starlin Castro. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starlin
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there. And
ready for another shot now. Rich Primetime. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll bring this one in.
I know they say sometimes.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Here comes the 0-1.
2-2-2.
Right side. From his knees, the throw to second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Striding in, Rich Primetime, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
A 1-0 delivery. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Come on, get down.
And that'll add an insurance run there from second to make this a 6-4 game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Two 1, 2-2 counts, 2 outs.
The 2-2. Liner towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Yasmani Tomas. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Tomas is
chopped
been on his pony in a while.
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
The catcher, number 17.
This is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Arizona jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Giovanni Herrera earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Archie Bradley hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners, Dan. Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the week between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball. Next. Ready now, Rich Primetime, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. First at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Knowing that he's slower than third, he wants him to steal.
And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, man. I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The 0-2 home. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this, he is on a nice little winning streak right here. They strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they...
Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. One and one the count. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Hit out towards second. Geronimo fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-2. Gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
If Lindor threw it harder, he probably would have gotten the double play.
Stepping in, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that it for the Diamondbacks? Now batting, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at bat.
Anywhere else besides the center field, it would have been a home run probably.
He's
out.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He was a ground out victim last time up. 1-2, here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs. Tino Santos.
I actually like theirs on the
pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Don't like the team.
Now to the plate, Rich Primetime. 1-1 the count.
Alrighty, got all up underneath that ball.
windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Piscotty is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning.
Now it's the plate.
The
Rich
power is,
prime time.
damn,
As
LA
he'll look
came
to
and
bring
took
home
the
that
lead.
tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Slider.
Line towards center field.
You gotta move. You gotta
And that's
move.
in there. Base hit. He's safe at the plate. It's a big two-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable.
Big
He's
pinch
able to get
running.
that knock in that big spot.
Yeah. It's so difficult to get your speed up. I don't even want to complain that they're pinch running for me, guys.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home
My
fans as
speed
they
is terrible.
watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The Los Angeles Dodgers came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Yimi Garcia gets the win in relief. MLB Network has baseball for you on this Wednesday. Robbie Ray gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hit.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
So striding forward now, Rich Primetime. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Oh, wow. That's some shit.
First things first, here's a throw over.
I thought I would be hitting off of righties better because everything on the righty side is more higher than the left.
He's set and the pitch. Fouled away. Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats.
Hit it right to the second baseman.
The second for one.
That doesn't
on to
surprise
first
me.
as they get the digging in the switch hitter, Jonas Geronimo. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Geronimo.
Hit well on the ground to first.
I wonder if he's related to Geronimo.
For the out, 3 unassisted.
You never know. He might be
Riding in once again, Starlin Castro. A base hit in his first trip.
Of the great warrior.
Rounded to first. Prime time. Gloves it. And
Step on the bag, you ass.
3 unassisted.
What's up, Alex?
Digging in to try it again. Rich Primetime. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Fouled off.
Oh. I don't think there's no fucking way he's gonna go catch that ball.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I'm playing 18.
0-2 count and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Drilled on the ground is short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Over
Digging
two
in once
ground
again,
outs.
Rich prime time. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last
Throw
time.
balls in the dirt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right.
Is that a home run?
Piscotty
Nope.
is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
This guy's not wasting
I don't
any
have a
time,
Diamond
right?
Dynasty
Gets a
team.
first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Rich prime time. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the second out.
That sucks. Yeah, I haven't started a Diamond Dynasty team yet.
Yeah, and that's
Because
just a punch to the gut of the home
it
fans
takes
as
so
they
long for
watch
your
their
guy to
team
get
fall
from the minor
behind at the
leagues
top
to
of
the
ninth.
majors. So,
Then they can't
and
get
then
it
after
done
he
at the
gets to
bottom,
the majors,
come
he's
away
a
with
bench
loss.
player. So you're trying to get him to be a
3-2
starter.
finish in tonight's game.
So he's just so
The
focused on that
Dodgers
that you
came
don't
through
even
when
get a
it
chance to
mattered
do
in the
anything
ninth
else,
on the way
really.
to the win. Rob Hu gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Daniel Norris closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our.
Returning to the clubhouse. Well, that's going to do it for me tonight. If you guys enjoyed this stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.